Welcome back. Joining us virtually, friend of the show, April Sins. April, good afternoon. I swear every time you come on, my stomach starts to grumble. This looks delicious for what you have for us today.
Yes, thank you. Thanks so much. Yes, we're talking about salads. So, of course, with the hot weather, a salad is a great go-to
Yeah,
meal, right?
it's
So,
refreshing.
let's talk about, absolutely. So, let's talk about how to build that better for you salad. So, the first thing I wanted to remind you is, did you know that sometimes salads with bacon, cheese, and dressing can actually be more fat and calories than a cheeseburger, depending on how much you
Oh
put on top of it,
no,
right?
this is a
Yes.
tragedy.
So what we want to do is we want to make sure we're building it right. So we're going to talk about how to make the better salad, but it's actually a really great way to have a plate full of nutrient-rich foods. So one of the keys to making a more healthful salad is to keep the veggies as the focus in your top and sprinkling on the toppings.
Okay.
One of my key things is, it's just a really good tip, is keep in mind 2/3 rule. Okay, so make 2/3 of your salad dedicated to your vegetables and fruit. You can do fruit toppings too. The other 1/3 is going to be dedicated to your toppings. So all of the cheese and the protein and salad dressing.
Okay.
So let's start with the first part of that 2/3 is going to be the greens for our base. Your darker greens are going to be, like your spinach and kale. Those
Okay.
are going to be more nutrient rich than your iceberg. But if you love iceberg, you can kind of blend those together and have the
Okay.
crunch of the iceberg in with there.
Best of both worlds.
Also, yes, and a lot of people ask about bag salad. Is it okay? Yes, you can totally use the bag salad. It's pre-washed and ready to go. If that's going to make it more convenient and easier for you, then go for it. The other thing too is keep in mind making your plate colorful with some other fruits and vegetables. So you can really add that pop of color, that fun, but also it adds some extra vitamins in your salad, vitamin
Okay.
A and vitamin C. So some things like colorful peppers, blueberries are a great addition, carrots. But if you really want to keep it easy, get a little thing of mandarin oranges and pop those in there as well.
I would have never thought of that.
Right, right. Isn't that so easy? And
Yeah.
you eat with your eyes first, right? So if it looks visually appealing with all the different colors, then you're going to be really excited to eat it. And then we're going to go into some toppings
Yeah,
whenever we come back.
I have a quick question. We're running out of time, but can
Yes.
you combine the veggies and the fruit too together?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And some of those really pair well together, especially if they're in season together
Okay.
and they have this a great burst of flavors.
Perfect. Well, April, I'm hungry. I can't wait until we can get to the toppings, my favorite part. We're going to check back in with you shortly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. Adam is back with a quick look at your forecast. April is joining us again. She left us on a cliffhanger. We're talking about how you can make a better salad. April, it's time for the toppings, correct?
That's right. So just a quick recap. We have the 2/3 with the veggies and the colorful fruits and vegetables. And then that other 1/3 is the toppings. So we're going to start with our protein. So we want to look for some lean protein in that 1/3. And you can actually, it's a great way to use leftovers that you have in the refrigerator. But if you're looking for something really quick, a packet of tuna or a can of tuna can be a really easy option. A plant-based option might be some beans, even nuts and seeds can also add some
Okay.
protein. Eggs also a great option as well. And then going into the cheese, which a lot of people like to put
Oh,
cheese on the
yeah.
salad, it's a good source of calcium. It adds a lot of flavor. Just remember to keep it in that 1/3 option. And then looking at a non-traditional type of crouton would be maybe like a protein puff. Another thing too is people that complain that maybe salads don't keep them that full or they don't get filled up with it. Maybe they need some type of a grain. So adding brown rice, quinoa, farro, those can be some great options to help keep that salad a little bit more filling.
Yeah.
Another thing too is the salad dressing. This is where a lot of people add maybe too much of it, and that's
Guilty.
where the
I'm
the
so
calories
guilty.
and that's where they add up. So make sure you paying attention to the back of that bottle. This is the serving of dressing. So it's about 2 tablespoons, which is like a little medicine cup. And so a quick little hack is I'll usually put my dressing in a little medicine cup and then I'll put it inside of a dish. Even if I'm going to eat it at home, I can put it in here, and then I'll put the lid on top. Once I'm ready for the dressing, shake it up. You have a little homemade salad shaker that helps get that dressing all over, because that's one of the reasons why people add too much, is because they want it on every bite. But if you shake it in a salad, something like that, a bowl, it will definitely help. And then another thing too is you might also find it helpful to make your own salad dressing. So taking a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, this can be a really easy alternative to a salad dressing, and keep those healthful benefits in that salad as well.
Yeah, April, you have a lot of great tips on how to help us kind of eat better when we're trying to eat better with a salad. I can't get over the protein puffs. I think that's my favorite takeaway from today, because also too, you have that delicious topping, but you also get a little extra protein up in there too.
Right, exactly. And it makes it more filling too,
Yeah.
so you have more of that variety on there.
Absolutely. I love all these tips. April, thank you so much for joining us virtually today to share this with us.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to see y'all.
You too. If you guys